Okay, this is sort of similar to my previous one. I just want to point out that I'm not saying that necessarily religious beliefs are meaningless. There's times to have discussions about them, times to point out flaws, or to just have debates. What I'm talking about is when somebody tells me I should believe and follow their religion because of assertions they make. I'm not going to follow religion just because someone else feels that I should. I want more than that. But this is a similar thing I run into a lot, especially growing up. I was Pentecostal, for those who don't know. And I run into this whole thing where religion X is wrong because something in my religion says it's wrong. And this is sort of a frustrating similar one, because it sort of have to assume at the beginning that their religion is true. They can do that. But they're trying to convince me, saying Mormonism is wrong because that makes you your own God, doesn't disprove Mormonism because you still have to prove that Christianity is true. Or Catholics are false because they worship Mary or whatever nonsense they're going to say about that, and that proves them wrong. Or the one I hear all the time growing up, that Mormonism, Islam, and all these other religions don't have a God that was once a man, so therefore they're wrong, because this is the only religion that has God who became a man to show himself. Well, that fits the criteria for Christianity, but if Christianity is wrong and they're right, that doesn't help that criteria. Saying a religion is simply wrong because your religion opposes a tenet or an idea of it doesn't help me. It helps you to say why you don't believe it. But if you want me to believe your religion over other religions, you can't go back to saying what your personal beliefs are or criteria that other religions don't fit, because you still have to show me that that criteria is valid. It's just something that kind of frustrates me. I see it a lot, I've heard a lot, and you see it especially within infighting within Christianity, over baptism, for instance. Catholics and other sects of Christianity say that sprinkling holy water or whatever will baptize someone, where Baptists and other versions similar say, no, it's complete immersion, and if you haven't been completely immersed, you're going to hell because you haven't been baptized properly. And so on, all these little small criteria that, quite frankly, becomes very heated problems within them. And it's just someone as an outsider, it doesn't help me. How would you convince me if I was a Muslim that my religion was wrong? Using criteria for your religion isn't going to convince me. Just as my using criteria, my religion against you isn't going to convince you that Islam's correct. You need more than that. You need more than just arbitrary criteria that can't be shown to be true if you haven't shown the religion to be true. At least that's how I feel about it. Rate, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts on this subject. I'd like to hear more thoughts on this kind of stuff.